performs at Helium and was at Bridgetown Comedy Festival when it was still a thing. Please put your hands together for Dave Mascorro. David Mascorro.
I like to start off with an impression. Here we go. Me. That's my impression of a narcissistic opera singer. Okay, here we go. Buckle in, it's going to be more of those. All right, here we go. Here's another impression for you. I don't see color. I don't see color. I don't see color. I don't see color. That's my impression of most dogs. I say most dogs because police dogs definitely see color. So, like a lot of German Shepherd fans in the house. I got you. There you go. Ooh, not my brownie. Like I get it. It's very fun being a brown person in Portland. I like that a lot. I meet a lot of just enthusiastic white people that are just so ready to tell me how I'm doing my own ethnicity wrong. You know? They're like, hey, you don't sound Mexican. I was like, oh, good for you. Good for you. Good for you telling me how to live my Mexican life. You're like, you don't sound like a Mexican I know. I was like, what do Mexicans sound like to you? Like, I don't know. I watched the movie La Bamba and that doesn't sound like you. I'm like, what? The movie La Bamba, you know the movie La Bamba, the lead actor was named Lou Diamond Phillips, who's a Filipino. So your favorite Mexican, the one that you're referencing right now, is a Filipino. And he's like, yeah, but... And I was like, okay, cool, that's really good. And then he goes, well, if you're really a Mexican, you know all the words to La Bamba though, right? I'm like, what? Do you think that's like our national anthem? Do you think that's what happens? Do you think like we win Olympic medals, like, oh shit, here comes the flag, La Bamba time, right? Like that's what happens. Like, no, but that's not what happens. And he goes, well, if you could sing a little bit of it, that would make me feel better about that. You being you. And I was like, well, shit. Because I get it, I'm a brown person with no accent. I'm like a food cart that like no one knows what's selling. Like, okay, fine. I smell tahini, but also crepes? What's happening? And so I got really fucking flustered because when someone like questions me being Mexican, it really pisses me off. But like it just makes me angry. And so I was like, I'll sing La Bamba. I know La Bamba, so I did the Rolodex like La Bamba, found it, and I picked the card up and go, fine, you want to hear La Bamba? Here's La Bamba. La Bamba. And I go, oh shit, that is Tequila by the Champs. Fuck. Fucking Lou Diamond Phillips knew what he was doing. All right, never mind. I'm a Filipino, you know? I like dating white women in Portland because Mexican girls don't like me. Like, that's why I like them. This one girl was like, I don't think I can bring you home to my parents because like you probably only have like 2 jobs. I'm like, I have 3. She's like, not enough. Like that kind of thing. And like I was dating this white girl and she was so nice. I don't have any problem with any race. I think everyone's so beautiful. Just like we went on a date and we saw the movie Get Out and during the previews she fell asleep. And that makes me feel weird. She's like, was it good? I go, I feel like I can't tell you. Like I feel like it's a movie about being woke and you fell asleep. Like that's what I'm telling you. We went on another date, and then I cooked her a meal of authentic Mexican food. She's like, this is so amazing. I really love all this. This is so beautiful. Like enchiladas and tamales, everything's so delicious and spicy. It was not spicy. I just made it mild. I made everything mild. And she goes, this is so great. She goes, a Mexican man's never cooked me a meal before. And I go, that's not true. What? Never? Where are you from? Xanadu the TARDIS? Fucking a Mexican man's never made you a meal. That's impossible. We cook everything. This has happened on a sushi place in Hawthorne. I've seen this. Hey, Pablo, necesito más wasabi. And then he bowed. I saw that shit. Because not only do we cook everything, we respect your goddamn culture. That's what we do. That's so weird. I like being Mexican, but my dad doesn't get. It's a very interesting place to be in comedy wise, like, you know, with being a Latino in comedy, because, I mean, it's very hard, like, because there's not a lot of authentic Mexican from Mexico comedians. There's George Lopez and like Carlos Mencia, and like I was at this show in Eugene and everyone just listed other Mexican comics to me when I said this is like, yeah, fucking Fluffy, like I get it. But those are all people that were born in America or came to America. But there's not like a lot of Mexican born comedians that got famous in Mexico. And my dad doesn't know why comedy is important to me. Like he's like, why do you like comedy? He said, what do you do? I go, I just tell like stories from my life and hope people like it. He's like, oh, organized complaining. I got you. That sounds like a real big waste of time. And then he does this. He talks to me. He's like, Mijo, do you like? Have you ever like? Is your dad or your mom like too sexual for you? Like your mom's not wearing a bra and it's like obvious she should. You're like, but my dad's moving his hips back and forth. He's like, Mijo, like, what are you about to say? He looks like he's always about to like. Just blend something, or just like getting ready to start a Zumba class at any moment. Just like always on the balls of his feet. Like when you do comedy, do you like maybe go like, do you do sensual comedy? Like what? What's sensual comedy? This is a new thing. Like he came up with it. I've never heard of it in my life. There's been like almost 80 years of comedy. He's like, we go to like sensual comedy. Like he's like, do you know like when you tell jokes, like we're Latino, do you make them hard and wet when you tell jokes? Like no, I don't. Hard and wet? No one wants that. Hard and wet. No one's ever like, look, it's a good joke. You can tell. No one cares. No one's bringing extra panties to a comedy. Like that's a good comedy show. Fucking jizz my pants. This is a good joke. That's a good goddamn joke. I had wet dreams to that joke. That was a good joke. So stupid. He just wants me to have kids. That's what he wants me to do. Just make kids. I go, I have kids. My jokes are my kids, and I usually leave all my kids in a backpack in a bar overnight. That's what happens. The good thing is I don't go to jail for that. That's the cool thing about being a comic. I like drinking. Who's drinking here, right? Everyone enjoy it? Yeah? Give it up for our bartender back there. Can you like... I like drinking because it's kind of fun. It's kind of like just like... Because like, okay, so like... Have you ever just left a place so far into your drinking night, you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get a Dewey, like I'm just gonna get a DUI, like definitely get a DUI. Like that's how I left. One time I left a place and I was so drunk that I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do it. And don't do it. Don't believe your drunk brain when it tells you could drive drunk. Like don't do it. Because I got in my car and I started driving, and then I saw a cop car coming and I go, oh shit. Turn off your headlights. And I turned off my headlights. Because in my drunk brain I go, I think that like it's like cops are like T-Rexes from the movie Jurassic Park. I think their sight's limited, so if I turn these off, I think I'll be fine. Put it, shut up radio, like that kind of thing. Have you ever been pulled over by a bike cop? That's embarrassing. That's an embarrassing situation. In downtown they have bike cops. It's always so sad to like make them feel important, like real cops. Like pull over, like ding 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 ding, pull over. It's like no thank you, I don't want any ice cream. Fuck off. No thank you. This one cop pulled me over. He's on a bike, and I was so drunk this other night. I was working at a comedy club all weekend. It was a late show. It was around 12:30. I got out, and I rolled down the window and go, "Excuse me, officer, are you okay? Where's your car? Do you want to put your bike in my trunk? I'll drive you to a crime." I don't know why I said that. Come on, I'll drive you to a crime. I'll make the noise. Just the siren, it just sounds. I get really Latino when I get drunk. By the way, like the siren just sounds like a ghost that's slowly falling. I was like, that's the second time I got a DUI. Do you ever drink so much like you're hanging out at a bar and you're like 6 drinks in, or whatever your limit is, right? Mine's like 6. So let's say 6. And you're like, I need to go home. And then you just pee your pants a little bit. Not enough to make it like, obvious that you pissed just enough like it's some kind of fire code thing where it's like some kind of like, okay, one more drink. Like that's how I'll have one more drink and change my underwear and then I'll get out of here. I'm wearing very dry underwear, by the way. Everyone likes to look at, yeah. I like this haircut. I'm getting in my 30s, like I'm in my mid-30s, and this haircut's just like, I don't know about guys, I don't know how you feel about your hair when you get older, but your hair just like kind of just like gives up on itself. Just like every morning I wake up, it's either like one sprocket here, and then just a bunch in the back, and my girlfriend's like, what are you? Like it's like an alien. And then I'm like, I'm sorry, I think it's just going where it wants to go. And one time I remember like I gave myself like a haircut that was insane for my body type. Have you ever given yourself like taking a pair of wall clippers and go, I'm gonna experiment. This is like anyone can do this, right? You don't need a license or self-esteem to do this, like, right? I'm gonna take a bottle of Jack and then I just check it out, right? And so I did that and I gave myself a mohawk, but that definitely is like a skinny guy's haircut. Because when you give yourself a mohawk, my friends like, when your friends lie to you when you like come out in an outfit that you don't look good in, and they always go up with their words. They're like, you look great, like that kind of thing. You definitely don't have type 2 diabetes, like that kind of. My one friend's like, you really look strong, like you could fight in the MMA. Like what? Like no, with your mohawk and your big beefy shoulders, you definitely could fight in the MMA. And it's like, the only way I could fight in the MMA is if MMA stood for muchos, avocados. That's the only way, It's a good fat, but it's still a fat. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to lose weight, okay, Portland? I'm trying to. I'm not trying to body shame myself. Like, so instead of saying I'm fat, I like to say, I'm excelling at personal growth. That's what I'm saying. It used to say no fear across my chest. Now it says it in my eyes, I'm a gym rat, which means I eat cheese on treadmills. That's what it means. I go to Overeaters Anonymous. Has anyone ever done that? It's really nice. Go to Overeaters Anonymous. Just kidding. I went to a buffet in a ski mask. But baby steps. I feel weird about being chubby. Because my girlfriend's chubby too. And like people like, you talk about that stuff. And people get like, oh. Like it's like everyone's CrossFit teacher's mad at them. Like, oh, I don't like that. Don't be mad. Don't be. You're slim fit or whatever it is. Technically, all my clothes are slim fit. They just don't look like it. And so this is what happens. With me and my girlfriend, we can't do chubby people thing without people. Like, I can never take my girlfriend to the cheese factory at Tillamook without people judging us. That's what I don't want to do. Because like, oh, look at him, it's like they're Disneyland. I don't want people to do that. Look at him roll his little like love handles over a little grilled cheese sandwich over with his face. Look at him. Look at those two March of the Penguins sitting there not sharing ice cream samples, I'm burning a lot of carbs tonight, but I gotta get out of here. You guys have been really nice. I really like. I'm gonna tell you about the dumbest thing that's ever happened to me in Portland. I feel like my time in Portland has been very unique and very fun. I came from Chicago. I lived in Texas. I lived in a lot of places where like Mexican people thrive and live, and then I came to Portland. And it's nice. I like it. Y por qué no? Why not? Right? It's fucking 6 white people owning a fucking Mexican restaurant that has a line out the back. But yeah. All these authentic taquerias, just with a bunch of, Enrique's and Chad, just whatever. No, it's fine. No, you put raisins in your burrito. Por qué no is important. It's an important establishment that needs to survive. I love it so much. As a Mexican man, I don't have anything to take my parents to when they visit. I don't know what to do with them because all they do is work and sleep. They're basically brown Mormons. Like, that's what happens. So I asked my friends, who are all white people, like, what do my parents want to do when they come and visit? And I love you guys. You guys are great. But also, you don't know the Mexican experience. And so you give me the wrong information. Like, my one friend's like, take them berry picking. I'm like, I'm not going to take my Mexican parents berry picking. Berry picking? What the fuck is wrong with you? Berry picking? Okay, what's next? Competitive dishwashing? Come on, let's clean them. Clean, 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 go! Take them to an escape room was another option. I was like, Mexico was an escape room. You know, that kind of thing. You guys have been really wonderful. Thank you so much. Good up for Shannon, everybody.